a point that had something to
So we're just talking about Josh Allen's Bills, and
do. They're
I think
extortionate.
yeah,
Did
there
you
are a
see his
lot.
interview afterwards? I thought it was a bit.
Yeah, yeah, I think Brian Dable will be there as the next head coach because let's face it, who's going to pick the next head coach of Buffalo Bills? Will it be A, the general manager, B, the owner, or C, Josh Allen? Will be
Where's
C.
Josh Allen
Josh Allen.
contract wise?
It's a good shout, that actually. That is a good shout. I'm not sure.
He was one of the ones who got paid when everyone got paid.
That's right. He was one of the first,
So-
wasn't he?
So presumably he's like 2 years left.
Yeah, the
which
6-year
means-
deal worth 330 million with
Oh, right.
250 add-on. It keeps
If it
in
was-
Buffalo throughout 2030.
Yeah, if he signed 6 years, that's different. 5, didn't they?
Yeah, average annual salary of 55 million. Why would he even get out of bed?
Well, yes. Otherwise, they don't pay him.
Yeah, that's a fair comment. Just looking at the biggest paid quarterbacks, highest paid
Dak
quarterbacks.
Prescott,
60
million a
million.
year.
Yeah. Then
No one knows how Mahomes' contract is structured, do they? It's a mystery.
no, that's it is a mystery. Well, they reckon next is there's plenty at 55s, which is Love, Lawrence, Allen, and Purdy.
Yeah, and then the ones who sign their contracts the year before that will be like Jackson and Burrow.
Yeah,
They'll have signed before that. So
yeah, Hurts 51, Stafford 42, Darnold 33 and a half. Tua's on 53.1, Lamar's on 52, Kyler's 46, and the funniest one, Kirk Cousins 45, Patrick Mahomes 45, Geno Smith, wow, 37 and a half, Baker 33, Justin Fields 20, Daniel Jones 14. Then you've got Cam Ward 12.2, Daniels 9.4, JJ McCarthy 5.5, Jackson Dot 4.2, even Tyler Shug is on 2.7.
well, don't you get just for being a quarterback in the NFL? Don't you get like 900 grand or something just for being a quarterback?
Minimum, yeah. Just ask Josh Johnson.
Yeah, he knows he's had a lot of QB minimums across his career.
Yeah, he really has as well. Really
And
has.
I'm guessing they weren't performance related.
No, I think he's a kit man. I think his wife used to wash the kits.
He's had a performance related bonus every year, and he hasn't hit it once.
Although I did play all right, actually, a couple of games for us. So I think he eventually got over the shock.
I mean, in nothing games, though. I mean, he still wasn't good. He just wasn't as bad as we were anticipating, but he still wasn't good. But if there was anything at all riding on those games, would you expect him to be able to do anything?
Well, I don't know. I'm sure someone somewhere has put JJ is good.
Yeah, but they're on about Justin Jefferson. That's the problem.
Oh, right, yeah. True.
Anyway, there's been plenty news last few days. Obviously,
this has got to be one of the biggest seasons of head coach sackings ever.
I don't remember this many. I was hearing rumours at the start of the playoffs that they said one team who are still in the playoffs will definitely be firing their head coach as soon as either they're out of the playoffs or just at the end of the season. And I was going through all of them trying to work out who it was going to be, and the only one who I thought it might be is McDermott.
Yeah.
It was the only one that made sense. You go, yeah, because they get to this every year.
Yeah, and they're not going to go on. Let's face it, right? What would Josh Allen? No, I'll rephrase that. Where would the Bills have been in the last 5-6 years without Josh Allen?
They'd be nowhere. They'd be
they
absolutely nowhere.
No. I did say
the fact is, they could get to a Super Bowl. They could have got to the Super Bowl this year.
Yeah.
And so does that mean that if that happens, they're fine with McDermott's performance as head coach? Because there's not a lot that needs to change in order for those things to happen. And yet, he's been up there with, you'd say, top 3 AFC teams in the Josh Allen era. So you go, well, other than winning the Super Bowl, and there's no one who guarantees a Super Bowl win. I don't know. This seems like a weird old.
I found it funny now because it would be not Jared Mayo. What's he called? It's not Jared Mayo. No, he is called Mayo. That's it, Mayo. He is now the longest serving AFC.
Mayo.
Yeah, Mayo. So I got the name twice. He's now the longest serving head coach in the AFC East. It's not Mayo. Matt Vrabel. Sorry, Matt Vrabel now is the.
I wonder why you bring up
the longest
Mayo.
serving head coach in the AFC East.
Wasn't he only appointed last year?
Yeah, but he's now the most. Yeah.
Yeah, but and also in the AFC North, the only one you'd expect definitely to have lost his job this at the end of the season is the only one who's still there.
Yeah, exactly. That is weird, isn't it? You'd have thought he would have gone.
You'd think he'd be the first one out, but no, he's the only one still standing, playing the long game. Matt LaFleur hasn't gone, which has annoyed
he's just
lots of Packers fans. Yeah. When you say that, he's just got a multi-year contract extension.
Yeah, not happy.
So not only has he clung on, he's now got a nice chunky payday out of it as well.
Because he's now nicknamed Worf, because he's clung on.
I don't get that.
Worf's a Klingon.
Oh, is it a
Star Trek? Fucking nerd.
Nanu. That's how we go into.
Nanu.
Yeah.
Live long and prosper, even though obviously that's Vulcan.
I'm glad it wasn't just me that didn't get it.
Review of last week's games.
Shall we dive into these games anyway?
Yeah, let's do that. Let's do it because we've been spoiled again with some fantastic games.
Two blowouts and two really fucking close games.
Yeah, really good games. Though.
Okay, started Saturday evening. Buffalo Bills 30, Denver Broncos 33. On his last throw, Bo Nix somehow broke his ankle. Didn't even see that. I've got no recollection of seeing him even take a hit in that.
I didn't even know anything about that, to be honest.
No, not till the next morning.
Yeah, it just wasn't mentioned at the time because normally quarterback goes down and they show it on the TV. Apparently, he just hobbled over and then because they kicked the winning field goal, no one noticed. Yeah, but this was quite a strange game. The Bills, 5 turnovers from the Bills in a game that goes to overtime, and you've got 5 turnovers and the other team have got 1. You fucked this up.
Only one winner there, isn't there?
I said last week that Josh Allen would need to play at 8s and 9s for the Bills to go through, and Nick would need to play at 6 and 7, all because of who he's got behind Denver with the defense. Even the defense of the Denver, I thought they played well in patches, but they couldn't stop Cook.
No, but they were getting at. They're obviously the tactics were to get at Josh Allen as early and quickly as possible, and it worked for like 3 quarters.
And what I will take away from that game is it was a flag at the time. Was that one that Coleman dropped in the end zone? It's a good job that were flagged because he was just kind of all alone and dropped it. There were a lot of drops. I know the weather didn't help, but
there were in every game. There was some drops.
Some bad
drops. The 2 teams who dropped the most were the Bills and the Texans. I think over the weekend, so many drops. But the Bills, because I think this was like 10-all late in the first half. They turned the ball over. Denver score a touchdown from the kick. Like first play after the kickoff return, they turn it over again. Denver score a field goal right on half time. So it goes from 10-all to 20-10, just like that. First minute of the second half, the Bills receive the kickoff, immediately turn it over. Denver get another 3 points. A game that goes to overtime, and you've gifted 13 of those points to the other team. I don't think this Denver team are great. I don't. I think out of all the teams who went out last weekend, the Bills are the ones who shot themselves in the foot.
Yeah, they did massively. Here's a question for you. You know, Bills have not been to the Super Bowl in this kind of era. They always get into they like the upgraded version of Pittsburgh Steelers because they get here, but they go further than the Steelers. And they've not won it. Josh Allen, what's he what's he thinking as a quarterback? Is he thinking he can actually get a ring here at Buffalo? Does he think he's got to move on? Not that it's in his hands and there's a lot of money, trade value and everything in that. But if he wants a ring, I don't think he's going to get it at Buffalo.
Why?
I don't. I think you've seen what he can drag a team to.
Yes,
and quite a limited team to that.
very.
If they go right, if we improve in a few places here and there, both sides of the ball, this team of like nearly men.
Yeah,
I don't think they need that much to be able to go all the way. I think potentially they could have already gone all the way, but that was mainly on his shoulders. If they just had a couple more pieces here and there, I think they're still a team capable of going all the way.
You see, I agree with you on that.
Who do they get in though? It depends who they get in, how quickly that coach hits the ground running, if they hit the ground running.
Yeah, I'm just thinking on the basis of does he want a ring, because he will not win it at Buffalo. They're not even the best team in that division anymore.
Yeah, but they have been for the last 5 years.
But as the trend's moving, the trend's moving. It's almost like the other day.
Well, they haven't had their day. That's the thing.
This was their year.
They nearly had their day.
This should have been Buffalo's year, looking at the, with Mahomes going out and the Chiefs going out, Ravens going out. You think, yeah, Buffalo, there's nothing to stop you.
But we said all year, but their roster isn't good enough.
No, it's not.
Their roster isn't good enough. They've got a superstar.
You take Josh Allen,
very good running back.
You take Josh Allen out there and put like a mediocre at quarterback, someone like
Jared Stidham.
Mediocre. So you say you put in let's say, who would you say a mediocre quarterback is? A middle of the road.
Kyler Murray.
Kyler Murray. There's nowhere they end up with anywhere near as many wins because he just drags them through.
He nearly did the same in this game.
Yeah, he did.
Two scores down, he nearly dragged them through in the fourth quarter.
He must sit down in the changing rooms after in some of these games where they've lost and think, fucking hell, lads, I've done what I've had to do. I just need some help out there.
Two of the fumbles were his fault.
Well,
if anything, trying to do too much. Too much was going on there. But need to bring up the end of regulation.
Yeah.
I believe the score at the time is 30-27 to the Broncos. And the Bills, for a start, this is Josh Allen again, was it 50 seconds to get down into field goal range? And they were there in like 50. Yeah,
no time whatsoever.
But long pass, probably from like 40 yards or something like that, into the end zone. I think it was Shaheed, wasn't it?
Yeah, I think it was, yeah.
No, it was Brandon Cooks.
Was it Brandon Cooks? Not Shaheed. Yeah, Shaheed scored, did he? That's right.
Yeah, clear pass interference in the end zone. As in the cornerback isn't even looking at the ball; he's just grabbing hold of Brandon Cook's arm. Not given, and not even that big a deal made of it on the TV coverage.
Yeah, isn't it weird?
But you go. There's if that's given, first down from the 1 yard line. Josh Allen's been able to do like third and fourth and like one or whatever or short easily. He's been getting 2 or 3 yards on those all game. They win that game if that one decision. They didn't deserve to win that game.
No,
but they win that game if that call is given correctly. And then in overtime, what gives Denver the field goal? Is 2 arguably softer pass interference calls. Yeah. I hate blaming it on officiating, but they may well have directly changed the outcome of that game.
Because he was upset, wasn't he? And rightly so, in my opinion, with the interception. Was he down by contact? Was he not down by contact? Yeah.
That was the other one I was going to bring up. I thought...
Where do you stand on this?
No one knows what a catch is anymore.
Yeah.
Right, but he caught it. He was definitely in control.
Yeah, he hit the floor.
He hit the floor.
Yeah.
And he was touchdown before the guy takes the ball out.
Yeah. Down by contact.
How isn't that down by contact?
Yeah. It's irrelevant what happens after you've hit the floor. You can just throw it up in the air, kick it, doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Once you're down the floor, touched on floor, that's it. It's finished. Plays over.
And in order to rip the ball out, the guy's got to touch him down, hasn't he? Yeah. So it's not like he can take the ball out without touching him down.
No, it's just and it was upset in his press conference, and quite rightly, because they said they watched it at full speed, didn't slow it down, they didn't take a proper look at it, and that's what pissed him off more.
They didn't really properly review it because everything's supposed to be reviewed from upstairs, so you can't throw a challenge flag.
No,
in overtime. But
I think he took a time out, didn't he? He took a time out so they could look at it longer. But I think I think hard done to me. I'm not a Bills fan, but I'm not a Bills fan.
No,
but I think that's hard done to.
That pass interference one right at the end of regulation, and those 3 calls in overtime, and they all go against Buffalo, and they all go for Denver.
My mate brought something up on that play, and he did bring up another team. Who did he mention? He'd mentioned it was a New England game. No, that's right. He thought it was a good call. The ball never hit the ground. Well, to be fair, the ball doesn't need to hit the ground, and never in anyone's control. And the Broncos came up with it. I thought it was fair. Did that not happen a few seasons ago when with Patriots with Brady and Edelman?
No, because that one didn't hit the ground. That's completely different.
Thank you. Which I said that exactly afterwards. I said it's not the same.
That one was. It looked like the ball was about to hit the ground.
Yes.
Edelman got his hand underneath it
and scooped it.
He Palomalu'd it. That's what he did there.
I'll talk about Palomalu. I've just seen his Head and Shoulders advert. Wow.
Why not? At his age, he's still got that haircut. Fair play to him. It's like Carlos Valderrama.
It really is.
Fair play, mate. You're still carrying it off.
So Bill's rightly feel aggrieved with that, and
I'd be gutted if I was a Bills fan and to lose like that. But if you look at the game as a whole, they didn't deserve it. They didn't deserve to win because of the mistakes that they made. Edgy's been quiet. I reckon he didn't bother.
I didn't. I saw the highlights, and it's a popular gripe of mine. And the highlights package, you might as well not fucking watch it. Shows you about 6 minutes of actual plays. But
no, you best wait in a day, and then they put the 40-minute edits up. That's the best way of watching them. The 15-minute ones aren't that great, but the 40-minute edits are really good.
Yeah, it makes more sense because you feel the game more.
It showed the turnovers and whatnot. The other thing is that it's always the weather can't help in these situations. I know the New England game as well. Was that in New England?
Yes, it was.
Yeah. But basically, the teams from let's say the less snowy places, they were generally struggling in the snowy. And all the home teams are from places that get
used to it.
Chicago want the New England. Yeah, it can't be conducive to good football.
It's not, particularly if you're
as evidenced. Team. Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, it suits running teams much more than it. Well, for years that's why teams were so run heavy, because in a all-weather league, the one thing you can be relied on is the running game a lot more than the passing game. So, that's why once they started having domes, and they go, right, we can actually start passing more.
And that's it. Once you go to a dome this time of year, it's just a saviour than going to New England or Chicago or Green Bay or anything like that.
That's why dome teams traditionally haven't done that well, because when it gets to the playoffs, they lose essentially the home field advantage.
Wind and cold. What's this?
Yeah, like going to New England in January must be fucking horrible. Just as a place to go.
Yeah.
Anyway, should we talk 49ers 6, Seahawks 41? I'm going to say this now. That's the best performance I've seen by any team all season.
On both sides of the ball as well.
I don't think you're far off.
And special teams.
Yeah, and special. Everything.
It sort of set the tone from the first play, didn't it? When what's his face from the Saints?
Everything they touched, Shahid, everything they did were just. It was well coached. They were well played. They outplayed the Niners easily. The funniest thing I've ever seen on a football field happened. It was when Pinheiro tried to, tackle him with his foot.
Oh yeah. He got.
And it was nowhere near.
Yeah.
He got a penalty.
He's trying to trip him over.
Trying to trip him up, but just like
Yeah.
nowhere near.
I'm not going to tackle him, but
No.
I might just try and leg him up, playground style.
You can just imagine if it had gone down, VAR would have been involved. 3 days later, it'd have been sent off. But yeah,
Well, I mean, he hasn't learned, and I mean, if he was, if he went to my school, which he clearly didn't, he'd have gone for the clothesline. We all know that's the best way of doing it.
that's true. I tell you what, Seattle after this game, they just look unbeatable.
They really did. I mean, and this isn't the Jets they've played.
No,
This is what, a 12-13 win 49ers team.
yeah, just
Okay. Okay. We're aware they've been missing their 2 best defensive players all season, and obviously Kittle was out here. That made no difference here.
No,
I don't think it would have done.
Perhaps the score might have been slightly closer, but no. When you were saying before, like, you know, Denver have got to where they have got an outstanding defense, not so good going forward. You could say the same probably that the Pats, they've got an all right defense, an all right offense, and it seems
I think the Pats have got a good mix, but I think the Seahawks have got a good mix.
Seahawks have got an elite mix.
Yeah,
I've
got Patriots at 7s apiece on defense and offense, where it's Seahawks are probably, I'm going to give them 8 on offense and 9 on defense, especially where they've been playing.
The way that JSN's emerged this year, that link up with Darnold.
Yeah.
Walker.
And fair play to Darnold.
Yeah.
I still don't reckon him. But I think if everything else in that team is as good as it is, it doesn't matter.
No.
As long as he just goes in there and doesn't do anything stupid, and he's just like a serviceable quarterback, that's all they
Manning,
need.
aka Brady at the Bucks. So you need steady away.
It's exactly what you need. But you got to bear in mind, the Seahawks played the 49ers a couple of weeks ago.
Yes, it did.
And it was a very defensive game. And
because that was a very vanilla game, everyone just going through the motions. So that was
But either way, the 49ers have been racking up the points all season, generally.
Yeah.
There's 2 games against the Seahawks. They got 3 field goals. I think that's a testament to how good this Seahawks defense is. And got 2 brilliant rookies on it as well, who haven't really got the acclaim of some others this season. But in the Defensive Rookie of the Year, I can't even say the guy's name properly yet. It's got lots of vowels in it. I'll say that. It's a Scrabble name. They've got 2 in the top 10 for defensive in terms of the, which is very rare. You hit on 2 in the same draft. So fair play to them for that as well. But yeah, the running game, passing game, solid defense. They were stopping Purdy doing anything. Even he couldn't run anywhere because normally he likes to get out the pocket if there's nothing there. They were stopping that. It was all round best performance I've seen by anyone all season.
I agree. I'm just going to go back to the Bills for just 1 second. And they had the player reaction on the sacking of the head coach, and there was one player, which was Jordan Phillips, who's the defensive tackle, basically put there on social media. This shit is so stupid, honestly sickening. The best coach I've ever been around.
Probably the only coach he's played for.
Yeah, and shall we see how long he lasts? Damar Hamlin just put 3 broken hearts, true leader of men. Interested Josh Allen say anything apart from the usual, maybe thing what has been given to read?
I don't know because they don't all do social media, or the ones that, or they don't all do social media themselves. They might have a social media team,
right? So, yeah.
But you can always tell the ones that are doing it.
I only saw him come in and do the post-match interview, and he was in floods of tears. Oh, I've let your team.
Yeah, I've seen that. Yeah.
Like, shut up, you tit.
I know.
The rest of them let him down for the rest of the season.
Yeah, exactly.
Anyway, going back to the game that we were actually speaking about, did I read that he was Darnold was touch and go as to whether he actually played that game?
That's right, because it was pectoral.
Yeah, and supposedly it was quite a serious.
Yeah, he's not thrown a ball, had he, for a full week?
That's quite a risk, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. But they did keep when you're that big, you don't need him, do you?
Well,
no. And they would have won that game without a quarterback.
Yeah.
Probably.
12 of 17 passes he was, 124 yards, a touchdown.
Is that all? 12 17?
Yeah.
I remember the second target to JSN was very late on. And you go, yeah, because his first one was a touchdown. You don't notice how little of the ball he's seen, but they didn't need to. They were just running them to death.
Yeah. JSN, 19 yards, that's all. Cup was 60. Yeah. But like I said, Walker did the damage, really.
Chardonnay is going to be a miss, but if they were going to be without one of their running backs, they'd probably prefer it to be Chardonnay rather than Walker.
He won't whine too much, will
he? Hey!
You do before Daz. You do. No, I would do if his name was Chardonnay.
Fuck's sake, he's getting picky now.
I know, yeah.
Never mind Klungon.
This wharf cunt's getting unpicky.
This Wookiee. Talking about Wookiees, your guy played.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
I don't get that.
Well, we just mentioned Star Trek, so let's go to Star Wars and mention G's Wookiee. He played.
Rookie, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
So he had a few.
I mean, I got that one. It was still shit, but at least I got that one.
Well, my guy didn't play, so he couldn't record Han Solo or assist.
The fuck are you going on about now?
Han Solo tackle.
So I saw you post that.
Yes, it was. So it was in there.
How many?
He did well.
Yards did he get?
6 of 28.
Okay,
he got when he came in, and they like the game's over at this point, so I'm kind of half watching it, and they were saying like Jordan James is in for Christian McCaffrey because they thought, well, they might as well take McCaffrey out because I think he had a little knock, so I thought game's over. And he came in, my ears like pricked up, and I went, "What? It's Jordan James?" And they handed the ball to him, and he ran for 7 yards. And I went, if that's the only touch he has all season, and he ends up with a 7-yard average,
he must have been fresh.
Well, I think he's going to win.
He might do, yeah. It's made the whole thing worthwhile because obviously, whoever wins the last one of the season is the reigning champion. That's how it works. But we'll have to see what else happened this week. I don't know if anyone else played. I didn't hear your guy mentioned.
My guy didn't play. No,
my guy was on. I saw him drop one.
Well, on the sideline.
No, your two are still in it though.
That's true.
In fact, Edgy, your guy played in this game. Texans 16. Patriots 28. I was so disappointed with the Texans in this. Offensively more than defensively. Defensively, they were still doing their best, but they were giving up short fields for the Pats to start with, and you go, there's only so much you can do. And also the Pats scored a defensive touchdown. So they did keep the Pats down to 3 scores with short. The offense just wasn't good enough. You can't play the Steelers every week, Houston.
So, just a very disappointing. Given the fact that defense is superb, they've not really taken advantage of it, which is a shame, really. Was Nico Collins injured? Was he not playing?
Yeah, he missed it.
Yeah, it was a concussion.
Right.
To be fair, they lost the running back for a big chunk. They lost the tight end. Oh, right. There are you can put an asterisk against it a bit, but the general performance of it, the protection for Stroud was shit.
Yeah.
His passing wasn't great. He was off target with a lot of them. I know the conditions as well.
Yeah.
But Drake May passed over.
Yeah.
The more I see of Drake May, the more I enjoy the cut of the young man's jib, shall we say?
He's got a very impressive jib.
I don't want to bum him or anything, but
no, you can tell. But you think last season,
stick at the end,
JD5.
Stick it where you want me.
I remember him. Him from yesteryear.
No, yeah. He used to be called JD Cunt.
Old timey JD, whatever he's called.
Yeah. So JD5 last year, of course, took Washington to the conference game, and the other two this year. Well, Nick's also in that took him this far. It's been a good quarterback year last year, which proves to where we are now with the teams. When you think Drake May has gotten to a conference game, you've got Bo
It's
Nix,
deemed as a
he's
good
injured.
year now.
Yeah.
You wouldn't have said that last year, though, would you?
Caleb Williams, no, but now they've grown.
Yeah.
It shows you how good that the talent, the tranche, the quarterback tranche
I think
was.
Daniels obviously hit the ground running far more
Yeah.
than any of the others.
Yes.
And all right, were it
Bo
not for
Nix
his
has
injury-
been, I'd say he's been steady across 2
Yeah.
years.
Yeah,
So, like,
he has.
dodgy start, dodgy
now he's got
first
a
6
defense.
games or so, but yeah, he's and like we said about the Seahawks, that defense there means that just needs to be sensible. As long as he's steady, he'll be a great quarterback for Denver.
Yeah, I think it'll be a steady quarterback. I don't think it'll be ever a great, but I think it'll be.
He's not that steady at the moment. He's got a broken ankle.
Oh yeah, he won't be.
Yeah.
Won't be.
Now that we've obviously a year on,
Like a weevil.
If you look at the draft order, do you think that it was right now? So Williams 1, Daniels 2, May 3. I was talking about quarterbacks.
I get you.
Penix
I always
Jr.
think
4.
I always think 3 years is the time to.
Yeah, I agree.
Right, okay. Give him a chance to bed in.
Yeah, but at the moment, you'd have to say from the jump made from year 1 to year 2, you probably have to say Williams is quite rightly the number 1, I think.
No, I disagree.
I think, yeah, you don't like him. I think he's
Drake May's
yeah,
better than him.
I don't know. I think Williams has still got more to give. I think his ceiling's higher than Drake May's. I think Drake May might be already at where he's going to be in terms of.
I'll tell you what, and that's good enough to be a really good franchise quarterback. I don't think Caleb Williams will ever get that. I think it's too inconsistent. And I know he said it's on his second year, but they made me laugh as well because the commentators on the Bears game, which can we jump to, or is it too early?
Yeah, we can. I was just going to say that the commentators were kissing his ass in embarrassing fashion.
It was embarrassing.
Williams
was.
Yeah. Right. It was embarrassing because it goes, 12 months ago, that had been a pick. Like 3 plays later, we got picks. It was just,
yeah.
And some of his throws were, listen, that one where we were backpedaling for a touchdown.
The lucky one at the end.
That was, yeah. But you had to be in it to win.
The one with the offensive pass interference in
no one saw that. No one saw that. All of a sudden there were a 6-yard gap between the corner and the wide receiver. Yeah.
The best thing is they did none of the angles on the replay. They didn't show it either. I only saw it because someone posted it on social media that someone had filmed it from the stand.
Yeah.
And it's not even a nudge. It's a full on.
Talking about a fan showing something on social media, it showed his view of the kickoff return, and the only thing he could see of the pitch is a quarter of the pitch. So when Shaheed got to about the 30-yard, he could see it then because the angle, because you know yourself, the angle of the stand, it kind of arches down. Well, he was in the corner, kind of behind it. So we couldn't even see the pitch. It's a restricted pitch view, and it really is because you can just see about an eighth of a pitch. Yeah, not even a third.
You just watch it on the screen though.
The red zone.
They will, yeah. And
I've never been there. I would like to go to that. It does look good.
The noise was amazing.
That's what I mean. The atmosphere looks fantastic there.
And to be fair, the noise in the Rams and Chicago Bears game was good as well. It really was a good atmosphere.
Fucking should be. It's playoffs.
Yeah, I know. But just going back to again the Bears and you saying Caleb Williams probably the best quarterback at this time.
Yeah, if you did the old graph where you go, last year's is like a little bit there. This year's is fucking skyrocketed.
Yeah, I think it's gone upwards. I think his trend is upwards. But I think Drake. If I'm picking a quarterback, and I was going to pick between Williams and Drake May all day long for me.
As of now?
Yeah. Williams didn't even wake up until second half.
I just think that in terms of... they've got these quarterbacks for 4 or 5 years. You look at where they're going to be at the end of that rookie contract. And I think as it stands at the minute, it's looking good for Williams to be the best of that draft class. Whereas I think Drake May at the end of it will have steadily improved, but I think Williams shows more
Well,
signed.
Williams will do because it was shit last season. They didn't let him throw a ball or anything. And when he threw a ball, he either got picked off or he held on to it and got sacked. So he's learning. It shows he's learning. But listen, when you've got DJ Moore to pass to, Roma Dunze to pass to, Cole Kmet, who had that touchdown, he's got more targets to go at than Drake May. Drake May
still
for
got to
me.
hit them though.
Of course he does. But they were better caliber of wide receiver than what Patriots have. Drake May is just, for me, I'm just going to say this. I think he will be a Hall of Fame quarterback and at least 2-time quarterback, MVP, and a Super Bowl winner. I like him that much. I'm going to stick my neck. I really like.
I think
Drake
he's
May.
I think he's really good. I just
Yeah.
don't think he's the best of that draft class at the moment. I just think Williams is progressing so much better.
No, it just showed us this game. He weren't good.
Yeah, but I'm not saying he was flawless. I just think over this season as a whole, he's done so many amazing things. Drake May's been really, really good all season, but Williams has been more spectacular as well, and he's won more games, like driving teams forward.
Yeah, because he doesn't play until second half. If you compare his first half to his second half,
you can argue the same thing about Josh Allen this season and the amount of times he drags a team in the fourth quarter, and it's the same thing. It's like a mentality thing.
Well, let's go. Stats do not tell you everything. We all know that. So this season, Drake May's thrown for almost 4,400, 31 touchdowns, 8 interceptions. Caleb Williams thrown just under 4,000, 27 touchdowns, 7 interceptions. I just don't. I feel
not much in it, really, is that?
Caleb Williams is, for me, the riskier option. I can't trust him yet. Maybe next season he might, grow a little bit on me, but I just don't like him at this moment in time. I couldn't rely on him. Whereas Drake May, I'd say, give Drake May the ball, he'll get it for you. Caleb Williams is 50-50.
I can see Drake May having one of those a really long career where he's consistently good and just will get lots of games. Yeah, I think he'll do that, but I don't think he'll ever get, Matt Stafford is classed as one of the his stats say he's one of the top 10 quarterbacks ever.
Yeah.
But his ceiling was never Peyton Manning. It was never Aaron Rodgers, never one of those sort of quarterbacks. But what he was consistently good for a long, long time. And Drake May looks like being one of those more than a spectacular quarterback with the highest highs. And I think Williams might have the higher highs out of the.
I can't see it. That's fine. I will see in time. But I think Drake May is the more accurate passer. Again, you can't trust the stats fully, but 72% completion rate. Drake May, probably the best in the NFL. Caleb Williams is under 60%. I don't know. But we'll see. We'll see next year. Let's revisit this, and we'll see.
We'll see. But also, that's not taking into account the different ways that the two teams play on offense. Where the Bears are more, hit it, go long a lot more than New England do. So, there's going to be more incompletions if you're doing longer passes.
I do have to say as well, last season he did get sacked 68 times. Did Caleb Williams, but I would say probably attribute a quarter of them, maybe a bit more, throwing them on the ball too long. This year, only sacked 24 times. So that tells me he's learning. He's getting rid of the ball quicker, and that's good. That's an up stat for him.
They also improved the O-line.
Yeah, they did. And like you say, you've got Johnson's gone over there, which has improved his game no end. I think he'd be a good quarterback, but will he be better? Hey, let's wait and see. I think it's an interesting one to watch.
We'll see. Anyway, Bears lost.
Yeah, they did.
We haven't mentioned the Rams yet. Who won?
Yeah, and they deservedly lost to the Bears because they threw it away. Because
Rams setting up that game against the Seahawks. That's definitely the game of the weekend, isn't it?
Yeah, of course it is.
How do you see that one going?
Well, we'll get to that, won't we?
I know we were. All right, without you can answer it, but because Rams, they both have really potent offenses, and Seattle probably shade it on the defense.
Yeah,
But
I think so.
is it going to be a defensive battle, war of attrition, or is it going to be a all guns flying, 80 points shared between them? You know what I mean?
Well, when they played, when was it? 6 weeks ago?
Yeah. Was it that long ago?
It was probably, it was around then. It was a week or two before Christmas. That was one of the best games all season. And it went to overtime, but I felt the Rams threw that one away. That's the one that turned again on a kickoff return. And that changed the momentum in that game completely. All of a sudden, the Seahawks were back in it. I think 9 times out of 10, the Rams actually. So it's a question of that's going to be decided on how well the Seahawks defense deals with the Rams offense. I think that's what it's going to come down to. Seahawks will probably score 20 plus on the Rams, and it's whether the Rams offense gets going.
I think Seahawks will go into this as favourites.
They will do, and also they're playing in Seattle again. So, but Matt Stafford was again good when it counts in this game, and I think that's what we're saying before about Williams and showing his inexperience at the end with that. But they're only 10 yards from field goal range. Why attempt a 30-yard pass?
Yeah,
into coverage anyway?
Can I just bring up the most obvious thing ever, which will be brought up for the game? The team to commit the less errors, the least turnovers, will win this game.
I think whoever scores the most points will probably win.
Yeah. See, I didn't want to go there, but I think you can't go into this game and commit any turnovers because I think you'll get punished.
Is Donald's injury a consideration here?
It could be, but I think he'll be fine. If he's played and got through last game, I think he'll be fine.
You're going to have a much sterner test than last time.
Yeah, I agree. I'm looking forward to this game. This is a shame. This is not, I know it can never be the Super Bowl because this would have been a belting Super Bowl.
I think so. I think they're my favourite matchups if it's a great defense against you go, God, let's see how it goes.
Yeah.
Generally the defense wins. Something about Matt Stafford though on that final drive, it did show the difference between having a 17 season veteran and a second season novice in, where Williams goes for the big play, they get picked off, and Stafford is just that final drive just so controlled all the way through.
Yeah, he was well in control.
On those 2 third downs he was in, just so comfortable, just getting it into Nakua or whoever.
Yeah. And you always had faith in Stafford to do that. And I'm going to give credit where credit's due as well for Caleb Williams because he ran the ball well. There were one long break down the left-hand side where he ran it really well. So leg-wise, I think he has got legs on him. I think he ran for about 25 yards. He does have that in his bag. He can do that, Caleb Williams, but they don't want him to do that. At the Chicago, they want him just to stay behind the line. Obviously,
he's never going to be a pocket passer, is he? Come on.
Well, they're trying to make him more of a pocket passer than a cut outside.
It's good to have the option, though.
It's an option, to run
outside. Yeah.
So if everything breaks down, he's all there. But he just needs to learn to slide as well a bit better.
Yeah. Got 2 written all over.
Can I just ask as well? There was one play, and I can't remember which game it was, where they were literally 2-3 yards out, running back split wide right, leapt in the air and got absolutely twatted. Who was that?
Was that Swift? Was that in the Bears-Rams game?
It might have been this Swift. Yeah, it was Swift. He got absolutely leathered. He jumped over one.
He nearly did a full spin.
He did. Oh, he got hammered. He got absolutely amazing. He didn't give that ball up. That was a big hit. He tried to jump over it as the guy hit him on the legs. That's right.
He just spun.
A spinaroo. So next season, I'm going to put this out here as well. Next season, the Bears division. Can you see the Bears coming out on top? Can you see the Lions coming back? Can you see the Packers with a fit Micah Parsons if he is fit? Push.
Vikings with a quarterback.
Vikings now with one of the best, comebacks of the season. Really, that's again going to be another good season in that division. Hard to call that division.
But basically, already. the team that won that division got 11 wins. The team who finished bottom of that division got 9 wins.
Yeah.
It's gonna. Yeah, who's coming in like free agency, how's the
Yeah.
draft, how they're going to draft. That division could be in any order next
Yeah, I agree. Again, great to watch.
year. It is.
I could also
you could say that about the West as well, with the Rams, Seahawks,
yeah,
and
again,
49ers.
again,
The other team in that division are fucking awful, unfortunately.
you can see this division. If it finished on its head next season, I wouldn't be surprised if Vikings came out and finished top. I wouldn't be surprised.
Lions finished bottom. The Lions actually finished bottom of it.
Did they?
Yeah, they both had 9 and 8
know
records, but the Vikings head-to-head over the Lions meant that
That's hell of a
the Lions
division.
actually finished bottom.
Because you don't really fancy going playing any of them, because 9 times out of 10, any of those will beat you.
Yeah, and also I kind of hope that that's not the division this year, but I don't think it is, because I think we played them this year. We're quite safe against that division.
Yeah, good division, good to watch. You know, if you have a division like that, you don't want to be playing against 3 good teams. You'd want to be the Philadelphia Eagles playing against the Cowboys, Commanders, and Giants, because you're the best ones. That might change next season.
It's what the Pats had for years. That their division was so shit
Bad
that they knew all regular season. Yeah, we're going to win this. We can just set ourselves up get ready for the playoffs. And every year they would, because they'd be the only team in that division with a winning record for 10 years. That's how bad that division was. So it's I don't think that's going to happen in that in the NFC North.
Yeah, and hopefully the TV execs will start putting more of those on rather than the NFC East games, but they won't.
No, it's because showing a New York team or the Cowboys, who've got the biggest fan base, that gets the biggest viewing figures. So that's why the same reason Man United are always shown when they get played when they're playing in the FA Cup.
Yeah, very true.
Random rookie roulette. Yeah, baby. Yeah, baby. Random rookie roulette. Yeah, baby. Yeah, baby. Random rookie roulette.
Okay, we do need to officially confirm that our rookies are still playing this season, because for the first time this season, Jordan James appeared not only on the field, he got involved.
First and last time this season.
You know, who knows? Maybe the Super Bowl team will trade for him somehow illegally.
Are there some Wookiees left? Chewbacca Believe It.
I mean, that didn't work. That doesn't work twice.
So poor, even for you.
No, come on. Chewbacca Believe It.
No.
Wait, is this another fucking Star Trek?
No, Star Wars.
That's Star Wars.
Okay, they're fucking insane. One of them's got William Shatner in it, right? And don't do the because William Shatner joke, right? Because that's just going to be cut out.
Anyway,
edit point. Right, so Jordan James in his first, and let's assume potentially final appearance of the season. 6 carries, 28 yards. He also had 1 reception for a first down.
Another way of saying it is his only appearance of the season.
If you're gonna be a negative Nigel, that way.
If you're gonna be picky,
yeah, okay, offering up alternative. Well, I can't say anything because my guy was on the pitch and did fuck all. He had 1 drop catch, no yards.
Who's your offensive guy, Daz?
Oh, all.
I'm all right, mate, but we're asking you about your offensive.
Yeah, he don't even bother turning up anymore. I'm sure he's not.
I've
heard the last 5 games.
I've heard he's given his trousers to Josh Johnson.
I think he must have done because he's not even figured in the last 5-6 games. I just don't think he even. I think he went through a game where they were thrown to about 7 times. He only caught 2, so I think they said, right, that's it. You've had your chance. You've dropped down to tit-tat in 4 and 8.
He's still in it though, and Edgy's guy, they're still in it.
Listen, it'd be great if he caught the Super Bowl winning touchdown.
Hang on, it looks as though he played on.
He didn't do anything then.
He got 1 target for 7 yards.
Did he? Did I miss that?
He played San Francisco.
San Francisco 49ers.
Elijah Arroyo.
Yeah, did he?
So it says on ESPN.
Oh, okay, then I'll go off that. Why wouldn't I?
to be honest, they did rest most of their players in the fourth quarter, so there's
That might
every
be when
chance
he got
that
it. Yeah.
According to Bleacher,
that's also when
didn't.
Jordan, JJ, the original JJ, that's also when he got his few touches. So fourth quarter was where it was at.
I'm going to go for clarification on that because according to Bleacher,
it
wasn't.
I'm looking at a divisional.
Oh, for God's sake, you were bigging him up.
Sorry.
It still wouldn't have been enough to take the crown.
No, it wouldn't.
Quite rightly from Sir Jordan James for this.
Arise, James.
Yeah, his last appearance was 7th of December.
Oh, right. Fuck's sake.
Yeah, he's shit.
Next week's predictions.
All right. Predictions. Oh, I need to share this, don't I?
Yeah. What time is it? Prediction time. What time is it? Prediction time. I'm feeling fine. It's on the line. It's prediction time.
I mean, that's not going to catch on.
Chewbacca Believe It.
Maybe. Don't reference that, Edgy. I'm going to have to fucking include it if you do.
See, it's catching on.
Oh,
now you've heard it back, you can hear just how shit it is, can't you?
No, it's funny. It's
going to end
actually.
up being the episode title.
It's hilarious. Chewbacca Believe It. Chewbacca Believe It. God, I'm going to write that one down.
It's so bad. Right, so these are for the plebs picks, all in different shades of green. It's automatically put the Rams in white font.
They're picking the Rams.
Now, is that telling us something? Let's see how this goes.
Oh, okay.
Oh, they would do that, wouldn't they?
Can you believe there's only 3 games left?
I know. So they've gone for the Pats and the Seahawks.
I think this season's playoff and wildcard games have been different level. Most of them so far.
Well, 4 of the wildcards were fucking great.
Yeah, absolutely. That were great weekends.
2 of these were great. The other 2 were. One of them was worth watching just for how good the fucking Seahawks were.
Yeah, scary that. I could do. They'll just open the app peaked just for that. Always added.
As promised, there's been things added.
Yeah.
To the things. There's now 2 more bankrupts, and look like yellow one there.
What's cup of tea?
Yeah, you have to have a cup of tea.
You swap with plebs to swap the score or the selection.
Yeah, you get the plebs total instead of your own. So as it stands at the moment, the plebs are on 164. I'm on 175. Edgy's on 179. Daz is on 202.
Who would have believed it?
I mean, this has
increasingly
become fuck all to do with NFL predictions. But what the hell? we get to spin a wheel every week.
Exactly.
It's almost like we told you that.
What I do love about this spin the wheel, and I do love a good spin the wheel, is like
you really do.
Whenever we're all together in David's channel, Greggles always mentioned ask Daz to spin a wheel. Stop spinning wheels.
Nice to have a forte.
Yeah, spin
Greggles'
wheels.
Drafts, yours is wheels.
Yeah, I love the wheels.
I do love it. And I love a draft. So there you go.
Yeah, we all love drafts. They're the best.
Okay, we do need to go through the
yes. Plus
normal.
I wasn't really listening. What is cup of tea?
Yeah, I don't know. It was very late when I was when I was making these changes.
So we're including it, but you don't know what it means.
No, well, I think it's normal. I've replaced normal with cup of tea.
Right,
so you get your
50.
normal, score, and you have to have a cup of tea as well.
Happy days. Okay.
plus 40 plus 50. Ooh.
Oh yeah, there's a minus 50. I've got a plus 50 and a minus 50 next to each other. And also another interesting one here. All back to 0.
Oh, so there's 3 chances.
If someone gets that, we all go back to 0.
Right. So who goes first? Daz goes first, and he gets that. So we all go back to 0, and then I have a go and get a plus 50.
We go plus 50. Yeah.
Right. Yeah. Get back to 0, Daz.
Well, then I can spend it all for the next
Oh, hang
game.
on. No, but I might get minus 50 then. I'll be on minus 50 to start with.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, shit. Don't get my.
To be honest, it probably hasn't been thought through. It doesn't matter.
That's
There's
unusual.
only a week left, 2 weeks left.
It'd be quite sad if someone wins this on -5 and everyone else has still got a worse score. Right. AFC Championship game. The early game over here, 8 o'clock start for us.
Oh, is it?
Pats
that's
at
nice.
Broncos. Daz, this is to you first.
Well, I'm going to say Pats because I can't see Broncos doing anything. Stidham.
Yeah. Jared Stidham.
I'd have to.
I mean, I can't say I've seen him play.
No, name doesn't ring a bell.
And if I have, I don't remember seeing him play.
No.
Which suggests he might not be dreadful, but he hasn't done anything good either.
Even so, I think Patriots, unfortunately for the Patriots, I see Patriots getting to the Super Bowl and getting rolled in Super Bowl.
I don't think they'll get rolled, just because I think they're going to be quite a tough team. But if you had to rank the current teams, you'd have Patriots ranked third and Broncos ranked fourth. I think that's how I'd have them anyway. I'm going for the Patriots as well. I probably would have gone Patriots if Bo Nix was still there. Just I think they're a better team overall than the Broncos, even though the Broncos defense is brilliant.
It'd have been a tougher choice, that's for certain.
A tougher one, but yeah, no Bo Nix. I'm going for the Patriots.
Yeah, conference game isn't when you want to be bludgeoning a new quarterback. He might be the best thing since sliced bread, and he'll go on and usurp Nix forever for the next 10 years.
A legend was born the last time a backup QB was thrown into the championship game.
Who was that?
And it was Josh Johnson. That's where we first became aware of Josh Johnson.
I'll rest my case. Patriots, please.
He came in, Brock Purdy broke his hand. Brock Purdy. Brock Purdy broke his hand. In comes Josh Johnson, 4 plays, concussion, out for the rest of the game. I'm sure the 4 plays were 3 incompletions and a fumble. I'm sure
it wasn't that long ago, was it?
4 years, I think.
Yeah.
So you're going Patriots as well, Edgy?
Yep.
Obviously, the plebs have gone Patriots. NFC Championship, Los Angeles Rams at Seattle Seahawks.
So what time is this one? 11:30?
11:30, yeah. So I think this might be an ad-free replay on Monday morning.
Yeah.
It's earlier than normal, though, isn't it, for that?
Yeah.
I might watch.
But they normally show 3 games, don't they, in the States? So
True.
Daz is deep in. Doesn't work that well in an audience. Some would say he's spending far too long.
No, sorry, I'm just
weighing this up. Bearing in mind the wheel's going to make the decision over who wins.
I know, but I'm just looking like times 10 week, times 20 week. I'm just having a look what there is. So yeah, Seahawks and me. Seahawks will win Super Bowl. Bankrupt, -50 plus. Even if you get a -50, you're still in there be a chance.
Oh yeah, and literally anything you get, you still not.
You just can't have bankrupt.
You could have bankrupt and still win it. What you probably can't do is have bankrupt in after the Super Bowl. Seahawks. The thing is, if the Seahawks lose, you've already just tipped them to win the Super Bowl as well.
Yeah.
So, this is a toughie. Heart says Rams, head says Seahawks.
I think it was exactly what I was going to say. I'd love it.
I love the Rams. I like the head coach.
Like Stafford.
If it comes down to the quarterbacks, obviously I would fancy the Rams to take it, but I think this comes down to the Seahawks defense, or certainly to enough of an extent to.
I'm gonna go.
I think the Rams need 30+ points to win.
I'm gonna go for the Rams just for shits and giggles.
Fair enough. Shat and giggled the Rams. Okay. The really important stuff, that really doesn't matter in the grand scheme of things.
So I went for the Rams.
Daz, are you ready for this? Like 2 unlimited.
Come on. Be good.
Oh!
Oh, it is as well.
It is.
Unlucky.
Oh!
Fucking hell. What's the fucking point?
202 points in the shitter. Couldn't laugh. Hang on.
Yeah, but either of us can still get bankrupt or everyone back to zero. Daz now wants everyone back to zero because he hasn't got any points. Okay, who's second? Edgy's second. So.
What shit is this?
Daz
Chewbacca Believe It.
Oh, you get yeah.
I actually quite like it.
Yeah.
To be honest, even if you get both wrong, it's not that bad, is it?
No, it's not. No.
Compared to bankrupt.
It's a positive.
Yeah.
That's all.
Yeah, you can't lose anything there. Oh, fucking hell.
Well, I can, depending on what you pick. All back to zero, but do I still get my plus times 5?
Oh, who gives a shit? Fucking grow up.
Chewbacca Believe It.
Fuck's sake, I can't believe
Edgy is currently 179 points ahead of Daz. But it's still all to play for. All right, so this is mine. Am I?
Imagine we've still got one more spin after this.
Yeah.
Yes, the plebs could send us all back to zero.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I've got times 5 on one game.
Oh, fuck.
Oh, have you got to pick your game then?
Yeah, I will have to do that. And this is for the plebs. They've got double up.
That's nice.
At least you got it this week and not next week.
Makes no fucking difference.
This still gives you a chance. Right. I suppose for the game, I'm going to have to. The thing is, I don't really gain anything if it's the Patriots because Edgy will get the same. So it's fucking tactical now, isn't it? So I'm going to have to use it on
the Seahawks, isn't it?
Yeah, it's going to have to be on the Seahawks. I get the feeling Daz isn't such a big fan of spinning the wheel for stuff now.
Yeah. I have got some breaking news.
Who gives a fuck?
The Miami Dolphins are set to hire the now former Packers defensive coordinator, Jeff Hafley, as their head coach.
No, what a better point.
I've not heard of Jeff Hafley, so that would suggest that he's not particularly well renowned.
They should have gone for for Jeff Foley.
Don't get that.
Everyone, well, Foley's better than half, isn't it? There's also some breaking news. Daz is furious that he's lost all his points. Broncos offensive tackle Mike McGlinchey has no doubts about Jared Stidham. He can flat out play. That's a direct quote. So this quarterback that they're paying money to be a quarterback can play quarterback is what this is officially revealed. So breaking news out of the way. It's time for Edgy's interesting stat.
Edgy's interesting stat.
It's probably one that CJ Stroud won't want to hear, but obviously, given his very lackluster display this week, he is the first player in NFL history to record 5+ interceptions and 5+ fumbles season, single postseason. Not the record you want.
Edgy's interesting stat.
I reckon, yeah, that's a good one. And I also reckon that he's probably got a combo of consecutive postseason games because he didn't. Were there 5 turnovers against the Steelers?
He shit the bed last time, didn't he? Yeah.
Although he probably thought it doesn't matter against the Steelers. He got into that cocky mentality and was unable to brush it off when they were playing against the quite. Yeah, don't mind that one. Hadn't heard that one.
Yeah, good one. Good one.
I'll tell you what. Here's Daz with his sci-fi fact attack.
La 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 la. That's the fact attack.
I knew Chewbacca Believe It. Said that wrong as well. Fucking hell.
It's wonderful.
John, have a run up again and do that one again.
Right. So my interesting fact is that I'm doing fact. I'm a
Yeah, and it doesn't have to be interesting.
Okay, excellent. So because we're in the playoffs and we've moved forward on to the conference game, I just want to bring up the playoffs in general and give you the biggest blowout in the playoffs. And the biggest blowout in the playoffs was, believe it or not, can you guess any of the two teams? If you know, G, keep quiet.
Oh,
Washington.
No,
Oh, so
wasn't
it's a
Washington
playoff.
actually.
Yeah.
Well, just in playoffs in general. You won't get it because, believe it or not, it happened on January the 15th, 2000, where the Jacksonville Jaguars beat the Miami Dolphins 62-7.
Hell, I thought the Jags have been perennially wank.
no, there was a few years where they were actually pretty
very
good.
Huh?
I remember that they put 40 odd points up against us in Pittsburgh.
Okay.
And only lost to the Patriots in the championship game due to some dodgy officiating. But on top of that, there was another game, and I think this is the biggest blowout ever. And I always thought, I don't know, I always thought this was a playoff game, but this might have been pre-playoffs. So it may have been a championship game, but it wasn't when they had playoffs. It was pre-NFL, so pre the merger.
Yeah.
So it goes back before Super Bowl. So this might have just been like the title game and have playoffs back then. But it finished Chicago Bears 73, Washington, as they were then the Redskins.
Don't count, does
Redskins, nil.
Yeah, don't count because they rolled bankrupt on the wheel. That's what happened.
Claire de Bear brought that up, didn't she? When she
Yeah,
was
she
on?
did.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So.
Seven. Yeah, I'm not sure, but it wasn't technically a playoff game, but it was. I think it was like the championship game.
There's been two
73 nil.
There's been two playoff games where it's involved Jets versus Colts and Giants versus Vikings. Giants versus Vikings were in 2001. Giants beat the Vikings 41-0. And the Jets 41, Colts nothing happened in 2003.
The other day, because it was Rams Bears at the weekend, the NFL Throwback channel, brilliant channel. I don't know if you follow it. It's separate to the NFL channel, but it's still official for NFL.
I love stuff like that.
But they always show like an old match between two teams who are this weekend, and they went to the 85 Bears in the playoffs again, divisional round against the Rams. So you got the two best teams in the NFC, and that Rams team are like Eric Dickerson, one of the best running backs ever, and the Bears not only shut out the Rams, but absolutely destroyed Eric Dickerson every single time he tried to carry. And it was the week after he. Do you remember when Adrian Peterson broke the single game rushing record?
No, I don't. I remember Sean Alexander doing that.
He got to like 290 something.
Yeah.
Run, but he broke Eric Dickerson's record. And Eric Dickerson had broke it the week before. So he got something like 258 yards the week before, rushing, and then faced the Bears defense and got like 12 all game.
But that's
fucking
like
Singletary and all that lot, just fucking Richard Dent.
Smashing you. But look at that guy from the Panthers this season. He hit a couple of 200s, and next games after that have been 30s, 20s.
Yeah, but he got the record in the playoffs. That's what I mean as well.
Yeah,
so
it
was
did,
like 248 in the playoffs. But that Bears team, like I said, they shut down the Vikings. The week before, they'd shut out the Giants, who won the Super Bowl the year after. Yeah. And then they only gave up 10 points in the Super Bowl. So they gave up 10 points in the total in the playoffs that year and scored like 110. Yeah, they were good.
They were excellent. Excellent.
Right, I reckon we're about done.
I think we are. Chewbacca Believe It.
Hour and a half. It's not going to take that much editing. Virtually can go out live. It's got to cut out fucking 20 minutes of Chewbacca jokes and we're there. Next week, by the way, because we've got nothing to predict for the week after and only 2 games to review, I think we should do our team of the year.
Okay.
And prediction roundup.
Well, there's no game to predict after.
No, like from the beginning of the season, division winners.
I was going to do that the Super Bowl one because obviously one of the things in that is Super Bowl winner. That said, I don't know if any of us are going to get that.
No.
Oh, I've still got them somewhere. Let me just see. No, but between us, one of us picked a team who got into the playoffs.
That's encouraging.
That's a good record, isn't
Looking at some of these.
No, don't.
it?
Oh no, that's a good one.
Some good ones.
qbscpod@gmail.com